Hello, guys. Today we are going to talk about social distancing, which is what we're doing right now. You guys are at your houses, I'm at my home, and we have to do things a little bit differently these days. So, what we're going to do is go over some expectations. What does social distancing look like? And basically, can I do this right now? So, we are going to use our scenarios as right now, like in your house on this day. Is this okay to do? And we're going to decide yes or no. Okay. And we can communicate about this later and just kind of have a discussion about whether or not we think these things are okay. And if you think they're okay, but they're actually not, let's have that discussion and let's figure out how we can answer these questions correctly so that we know we are making the best choices during our social distancing time. Okay, here is our first one. Oops, sorry. Is it okay to text my friend? So during social distancing, is this okay? Is this allowed? There are lots of rules in place right now, such as staying home, not being at school, parents and family members working from home instead of going to their offices as often, and people just have different expectations right now, and everyone has a lot of rules. Is it okay to text your friend during social distancing? It is. This is something that is safe. So we're going to just click yes. We have chosen the best answer. All right, so it is okay, with your parents' permission, to text and communicate with your friends during this time. Okay, so this is again something you need to connect with your parents about. But this is something that is considered safe during social distancing. Is it okay to go to my friend's house and play a game? Okay, these boys are playing video games. Is it okay to play a game with your friends right now during social distancing? Yes or no? Remember, during social distancing, we are trying to stay at home as much as possible. All right, it is not. It is not okay to go to your friend's house and play a game right now. Okay, and I know that that's really challenging. That's really hard because we want to see our friends, we want to see our family members. And you know what? It's just right now, in order to keep everyone safe, we are encouraging people to stay home and stay with your family instead of going to your friends' houses. Okay. Is it okay to tell my friend a secret? What do we think? All right. Sometimes secrets are okay, right? When you have friends and you're keeping things close to each other and you are wanting to share something with them. But something I want you to notice about this picture is these boys are very close together, okay? Remember, we're talking about social distancing. So during social distancing, is it okay to tell your friend a secret? We're going with no. It is not okay. And the reason why is because we aren't supposed to be close to our friends right now, right? So in that picture, the boys were too close to each other, okay? Before COVID-19, before the coronavirus, we were able to be closer to our friends and in their space if they allowed us to. You know, those were things that we talked about, whether or not you're in someone's personal space. And right now, we don't really have the ability to do that because we aren't with our friends right now. Is it okay to go to football practice? Yes or no? Let's think about our social distancing rules. Right, there's no football practice right now. Unfortunately, we can't do our Special Olympics practices. There are a lot of things that we are unable to do. Can you play catch in your yard with your family? Yes. Okay. But going to an organized football practice is not going to happen right now. And you know what? These things are also not happening for people in like the professional sports or college sports, high school sports. Those things aren't happening either. Okay. So you're not the only ones missing out. Is it okay to work on a lesson that my teacher has assigned? Okay, so this girl is on her computer. She's looking at her assignment and doing things in her workbook. Yes or no? Is it okay to work on a lesson that my teacher has assigned? Yes. This is always, always a good idea. Get your things done from your teachers. Get your assignments completed so you can enjoy the rest of your day. Excuse me. Jason and Emma live in the same house. They are brother and sister. Is it okay if they eat lunch together? Wow, first of all, they're having some amazing hot dogs. Let's see. So Jason and Emma, they are brother and sister, and they live in the same house. So social distancing rules, is that okay if they eat lunch together? Yes, it is. It is okay. They live in the same house. They are siblings. And so part of social distancing, they're staying at home together, and that is okay. They have a family member, an adult with them, keeping them safe. And eating together at home is okay because they are siblings. So you might have brothers and sisters at home, or moms and dads, or family members that are living with you, and those people eating a meal with you, that is okay. Lucas and Brianna are going to share a slice of pizza. They live in the same house. They are brother and sister. Is it okay if they share their food this way? What do you think? Sharing a slice of pizza. They live in the same house. Okay, so we know that they aren't just friends. They're brother and sister. They live in the same house. Do you think it's okay if they share their food? Okay, so we know they live together. We know they're in the same house. They're brother and sister. Is it okay if they share their food? Some of you may share your food with your siblings, but really, we should probably avoid that. Okay, you might have different rules at your house, so those are things that your moms and dads can decide for you. But really, to try not to spread germs, it's best to keep your food on your own plate, in your own mouth, in your own hands, so we aren't sharing lots of germs. Is it okay to hold your friend's hand? During social distancing, no. Correct? We are not holding hands with our friends right now because we are trying to stay safe and stay healthy and stay germ free. So not an option right now. My dad lives with me. Is it okay if I play with him? What do you think? Your dad lives in your house with you. So he is someone that, yes, you are able to play with. My friend Jenna invited me to her birthday party. Is it okay if I go? Why not? You're right. So we cannot go to birthday parties right now because we are trying to stay safe, right? We are all staying at our houses, and this is a big bummer. We've dealt with this in our family too. At our house, we had 2 birthdays during the month of April, and so it is a challenge to not have these parties and not celebrate with more people. But we just make the best of it, and hopefully these birthday parties can be rescheduled soon, and you can hang out with your friends. But as of right now, it is not okay to go to a birthday party. Is it okay if I take my dog for a short walk with my family? It is. Why? These are people that you live with, correct? So if you're taking a short walk with your family, staying with your family, staying close, and then avoiding other people that may be out for a walk as well. You can say hello. Please don't be impolite. However, say hello, keep on walking, keep your 6 feet apart, and just use those guidelines that we've been talking about. So yes, it is okay to take your dog for a walk. I'm sure that your dogs would appreciate it if you have them. Is it okay if I hug my mom or my dad? Yes, hugs are always okay with moms and dads, right? My grandma lives in a building where a lot of older people live. Is it okay if I go visit her now? Unfortunately, no, it's not a great time to visit grandmas and grandpas, and this is really, really hard. We've had this conversation at our house, and it's hard to be away from some of our family members, but you have to remember that some grandmas and grandpas and older people are just a little more vulnerable right now, and they can get sick a little bit easier. So they might not be able to fight it, and we don't want them to get more sick. So what we're going to do is stay home, send letters, send videos, FaceTime, all of those types of things would be good ways to communicate with your grandmas and grandpas. But we don't want more grandmas and grandpas to get sick right now. Okay, this is going to be our last one for this lesson. Is it okay if I video chat with my grandma and grandpa? So this is kind of something that we just talked about. You know, going to visit grandmas and grandpas is just really not appropriate right now. But video chatting is a great way to get that communication in, get your face on that screen and see your grandmas and grandpas and family members and your friends that you may not be able to see right now. So yes, this is okay to video chat with your grandma and grandpa. All right, I'm going to stop right here. We'll continue another day, but I'm just going to kind of review some of these things that we've talked about. So we're staying at home, we're staying distanced from our friends and some of our family members, except for the ones that are living with us. So stay clean, stay healthy, wash your hands, and stay well, and we will connect again soon. Thank you so much.